Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I don't think I talked on this. I don't think I've made a podcast episode talk. Yeah, no, I haven't talked on it yet. But no, I did make a video on it. And I wanted to, I guess, like, give you guys a, kind of talk on what had happened beforehand. And then talk on what happened yesterday. So, last year, I'm pretty sure people probably wonder, like, the origins of me becoming a Twitch streamer. And yeah, it had a lot to do with YouTube. So last year, I finally had made that decision to just overall do Twitch streaming full time. And the reason why is because YouTube had kept giving me guideline strikes. So, yeah, I would just wake up one morning, or it would be at some point in time, like, it was like at certain times in the day too. And it was either like early in the morning when I'm asleep, or like late in the evening when I'm not even like thinking about it. But they'll catch you off guard and stuff. They figure like, oh, well, they're probably doing things all throughout the day, or working on. Well, that's the thing, because it's like, I mean, you don't really know when a content creator is like working on videos and stuff. So like, I could have been very well working on videos like 6 in the morning or 3 in the morning or any other time they ain't giving me strikes, but they always would catch me when I was like off guard. Like, they caught me off guard and stuff. So so last year they were going crazy with it. I remember it did kind of start at towards the end of 2020, and then it just went on like for like the good half of 2021. And like every month they was giving me a strike. And so there was at one point in time I had to take down like well over probably 100, 200 videos. And like it was a lot. Like mentally that was draining, because I didn't really know what they were giving me guideline strikes for. So like, and they don't explain it to you at what point in time in the video on why you was getting a guideline strike, because all the videos they've given me guideline strikes for were reaction videos. Nothing else. Like, they've only have given me guideline strikes for reaction videos, but they never explain or tell you, hey, this part of the video, that's a no. That's just one fat no. You can't do that, alright? So, anyways, it stopped, and I thought I was in the clear. Up until yesterday. I wake up, I look at my phone, seeing that I had a notification from YouTube, and I'm like, that's weird. I never get YouTube notifications. I wonder what this is about. I look, hey, your video has been removed and you received a guideline strike. I was so tired, and I was just like, that whole striking thing is so mentally draining. I was like, I can't even, like, I don't want to deal with that. That's not even on my mind right now. My mind is on what game I'm going to play for the morning stream. Like, that's all that I'm thinking about. I don't care about, the strikes. I mean, I do care, because I'm like, it's put my channel in jeopardy. But at the same time, I'm like, fam, if it comes down to it, where I gotta work on other platforms to get that big and out there and all that crap, I will do that, alright? Because I'm saying, at the end of the day, how YouTube is acting, I'm like, fam, you make a person not feel welcome. And a content creator should never feel like that on your guys' platform, especially when you and I both know I'm not doing anything that's going against the guidelines, alright? But no, I just wanted to kind of call out YouTube and stuff for what they're doing and things, because they're claiming that a team of video experts, and I've never heard of such things like that, like a video expert. Like, you mean to tell me that you guys hired a person to just sit down and watch videos, and that person is supposed to determine whether the video goes against the guidelines or not? When there's probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of videos being posted every day across the world in different languages from all over. So I highly doubt that you guys got a team of people, or one person, or a whole building of people sitting down and they're watching every video that gets uploaded. I highly doubt that, when there is probably videos from like the YouTube Shorts all the way up to a full-blown podcast. I highly doubt it, alright? But anyways, they're claiming that they had a team of experts watch my reaction video of me reacting to a Vine compilation And so here's the crazy thing about it. The Vine compilation was uploaded in 2020. That video had been showing up in my recommendations since the beginning of this month. So there was a process of it being uploaded onto YouTube, went through a whole year, okay, a year and a half, because it got uploaded towards the end of 2020. So like a year, some days, and half of this year, it has been uploaded. The video had accumulated over 4 million views. 4 million views. So explain to me, how does my video with 29 views and a YouTuber with only 28,000 subscribers, what real damage am I doing to anybody? Like, when you sit down and think about it. And so, no, here's the crazy thing. So I had talked to the creator of that video, the one that put the Vine compilation together, and I warned them, because I was like, look, I don't want your channel to be in jeopardy too. So I warned them and told them, like, yeah, they gave me a strike for it. And yeah, overall, I'm just, letting you know the same thing. So they told me that I guess the video has stopped getting views. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. That's really weird. But I'm like, at the same time, though, like, it did show up in my... So that kind of has me thinking, like, what kind of system do you guys got going on? You're showing me videos that's not even getting views anymore. I give it a view. I add a few more views to the video in a way. But, like, I get punished. I'm confused by it. And they're saying that it was because... Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Let me look through my emails. But anyways, I got a lot of emails today. So let's look. Okay. So they said alright, so there's the things like how your content violate the policy. So they like content that features a minor participating in a dangerous activity that poses a risk of bodily injuries is not allowed on YouTube. Do you know how many times when we see videos of babies falling or kids, falling at a park? And that honestly what it had to been. It was some kid falling at a park or something, because if they were to show like a kid on there doing like some Johnny Knoxville stuff or like some Steve-O stuff where these kids are like jumping off of something, like I honestly I 100% feel like that if the cast of that TV show, alright, I ain't gonna say it because I don't want no explicit words to be said in my podcast episode, but I feel like the cast of that TV show that Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O and all those other guys that they're featured on, I feel like if they were to do like a kids version of it, but they were to say at the beginning of the video like no kids were harmed, this is just an acted out thing, YouTube would be posting that video all over. Like, oh, you wonder what a kid Johnny Knoxville is like? Check out this new video that they just posted. They would show the most amount of love to that video. I know that for a fact. I know that they would do some stuff like that, because here's the crazy thing, that there are content creators out there that reacted to the same type of videos that I reacted to. If not, they've probably reacted to worse videos out there. Posted it, published it, accumulated millions of views. They will invite these same people to like YouTube rewinds. They'll have all it, and then, all right, and let's say if that's not the scenario, right? Let's say that they don't do that. So you only care about the YouTubers that are a part of the YouTube rewinds? Because, like, honestly, you guys sit down and think about it. It's like you guys created this platform for creators to express themselves, right? So, like, I guess, like, if reaction videos isn't a form of expressing yourself, so here's another video that they took down today. No, they didn't just take down one video. They went on 2 of my YouTube channels and took down 1 video on each channel. So it kind of leads me to think that there is somebody at the YouTube headquarters that has something against me. They must be a fan of whoever it is out there that made videos on me, and they got like some personal vendetta. And I honestly, if I can say anything before I get in, so they took down the video of one on my podcast YouTube channel, but just to talk to this person real quick, right? If this person does exist, I want to believe that they don't exist, but let's say if they do exist, fam, out of all the like real things that you can do with your life, you're like punishing a person that barely has anything going for themselves. Like, honestly, when you sit down and look at my content creating career, I somewhat have some, like, videos going crazy on TikTok. I had some videos going crazy on Instagram. I can't remember the last time I had a video going crazy on YouTube. I don't have a whole lot going for me. Like, the only thing that I have going for me are brand deals. That's literally every content creator out there. So, if you sit down and think about it, like, unless they work for, like, every social media platform out there, it's like, okay, you get me off of YouTube, I'll just start my business elsewhere. I'm saying Twitch, I have yet to have an issue with Twitch, and I don't want to jinx myself, and I don't want to make it seem like that, like, oh, Twitch is in the clear, but at least here's the thing, I don't think it's a person where it's like, oh, they're going based off of the, because I honestly do feel like I am being personally attacked. I'm saying they just don't make any sense for me to have so many videos within a year's times. Like, a year and some months, alright? A year and some months. And, like, the videos, you're taking these videos down, saying that, like, telling me that they're going against the guidelines. And it's like, fam, there are other creators out there with the same videos. So, how am I supposed to sit down and think that I'm not being attacked here? Like, honestly, sit down and think about that. A person with only... So that's what I'm saying. It's like, whoever it is that is, like... And I honestly want to believe that it's not true. I honestly want to believe that. But whoever it is that is doing this at the YouTube headquarters, do you have nothing else to do? Like, do you understand how petty and how sad that is to live your life, alright? You are working at the YouTube headquarters, alright? You're working at the YouTube headquarters, and you're, like, taking sides with... Because, honestly, if there was a person that was doing this, I want to believe that it's not, but let's say if it was true, like, fam, you can most likely get fired over some stuff like this. I feel like if this was to really go viral, if this was to really go famous, and YouTube were to have like an open investigation going on, because honestly, that's what it'll have to take. It'll have to take like some open investigation to go down with YouTube, because I honestly I don't believe that it's a bot. That's all right. So it's either one of two things. Somebody at the YouTube headquarters has something against me, or it's this bot. And I'm like, you need to get rid of one. You can't keep both. All right. This is a point in time in YouTube's whole existence where it's like, look, you guys are in the corner. Y'all better fix something before something bad happens. Not saying I'm going to go out and do anything crazy, but it's going to mess around. I feel like that this information, or it's going to happen to the wrong somebody, and y'all going to have to answer for that stuff. And guess who's not going to be there to defend you? I'm not. I'm saying, like, honestly, I really, like, that's what I really just want to do. I want to just work on so much content. Get so much content posted on YouTube, okay? Just start going crazy, not even with YouTube, but just posting content on all platforms. Build my success up, all right? I mean, just pretty much doing what I'm doing, but times it by 10, right? Do what I'm doing, times it by 10, and then have a conversation or sit down with somebody at the YouTube headquarters, because that's honestly what it's going to have to take. It's going to have to take me sitting down, or another content creator sitting down with somebody at the YouTube headquarters, because I'm like, this is not normal, fam. This is not normal at all. But anyways, so no, getting on to what they did to my podcast. So I have a YouTube channel for my podcast, for those that don't know, and I'm just currently right now posting old episodes. So there's an episode where I said, don't believe in theories or something like that, conspiracy theories or whatever I said. But anyways, I was talking for myself. I was saying how I don't believe in theories. And I was overall telling people, I'm like, yeah, that Illuminati stuff, people saying that Tupac is alive in Cuba, stuff like that, don't believe stuff like that. Unless you see it, then I'm like, okay, then therefore it's like, don't believe in stuff like that. But anyways, so I posted that not too long ago, but I recorded that like last year, right? So my thing is this, I recorded it last year. It's been posted on all of these different podcast streaming services. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I'm saying let's just look at all the different podcast podcast platforms I'm on right now. Cause I want to sit down. Honestly, I just want to sit down and just see real quick. So I'm available on 7 platforms, right? I'm available on Spotify and Anchor, okay? Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, bro. Like, and guess who owns YouTube? Google. So that just kind of confuses me. I'm like, how this stuff has been posted all this time, right? I'm curious, but anyways. Dang, I'm on Amazon Music? I did not know that. Huh. I'm on Amazon too. Dang, I got my podcasts all over the place. But anyways, all right. So, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and iHeartRadio. I'm on all of those platforms, and let's just see real quick. I want to see something real quick. With the podcast on Google Podcasts. So let's go all the way to because it was season 65, episode 7. So far, it looks like they got all my episodes here. Season 65. 68, 67, 66, 65. Yeah, it's here. Like the episode is here. You can play the episode, listen to it. So you would think, and no, I even did talk. So I was talking on the Illuminati and stuff because in the description it says, hopefully the Illuminati doesn't watch this and come after me. That's what that video was. It was me cracking jokes, but they took the video, they took the podcast episode, but it was like in a video version on the YouTube channel, but they took it down so they was like, our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our medical misinformation policy. What team? Honestly, what team sat down at 10:17 a.m. or however, at whatever time, what team sat down? Because I'm honestly curious. I would really love for YouTube to send me the video footage of a team sitting down and listening to my podcast episode. I would love to see that footage. I would love to see the footage. I would love to see a reaction video. Can people please... I honestly, I just want people to overall, I'm going to post this episode everywhere. I'm going to post this episode everywhere and just tell people, I'm like, hey, so this was the episode that YouTube claimed that went against their guidelines. Can somebody please tell me at what point in time did I violate any medical misinformation policy stuff that is tied with the YouTube guidelines? Because that right there is new to me. Now, I understand and I get if I was saying things like, oh, don't believe in vaccines, all these things, they're just theories, they're this, they're that. Now, if I'm saying things like that, then come after me. If I'm talking about how I don't believe that Tupac is alive in Cuba, or how I don't believe that the Illuminati is real, how is that tied to medical misinformation policy? How is all that stuff connected? And then what's crazy about it, so I appealed that too. And then at 9 p.m., they sent me a thing saying, we reviewed your content carefully and have confirmed that it violates our medical misinformation policy. We know this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. Yet, you are doing some of the most shadiest things to content creators, and you're expecting them to just be all okay and normal about it. I'm saying, at the end of the day, what videos can we upload? And that's the thing where, if you're expecting me to just drop all the content that I want to do and then cater to some kids on YouTube, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to cater to no kids on YouTube. How are kids paying my bills? What are kids doing for me? I'm not saying that kids is the problem of YouTube. What confuses me is that, don't they still have a YouTube Kids? Hold on for a second. YouTube Kids. You have a YouTube Kids website. So what confuses me is why aren't these kids that you so-called like that, because I'm guessing that's who they're trying not to overall like have my videos reach to that particular group are kids. So my thing is this: why are you not? Because I make it clear in every video that I have uploaded ever since you have introduced this thing onto YouTube that my videos are not meant for kids. So kids, they shouldn't be seeing my videos right now unless they are signed into an adult account. But if they are signed in to their account and they are a kid, why are they seeing my video? Unless it's a video that is meant for kids. If none of my videos are meant for kids, why are they seeing the videos? Why? Who? How are they even seeing the videos? So that's what, and even if my thing is this, and if once you get to your adult ages, I feel like that you should have a mind to know that what is right and wrong. It shouldn't take you to, because my thing is this: you can, a crazy homeless man, right, could be up and like, up and down the streets telling people, oh, aliens are real, they're gonna come down here and attack us and all this other weird and random stuff, right? Now that, and the thing is, a person that he is telling that to, guess what they have? They have the choice on whether they are going to believe the old crazy homeless man or not. If a crazy old homeless man came up to me and said, an alien is going to come down and attack me, I'm going to look at that dude and be all like, all right, man, I guess I'm going to get attacked by an alien. I am going to keep on walking, keep minding my own business, probably go out and buy some Jordans, and I'm coming right back home. And I ain't going to think nothing of no aliens. It probably would linger in my head in a little bit, for it's like, dang, what would I do if I got kidnapped by an alien? I maybe could fight, but I'm like, what if they know more than me? You know, the way that they describe it in these movies, I'm like, fam, my thing is this: if an alien travels down from space to Earth and they just only take me, I'm like, I've done something and there ain't no turning back. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to answer for whatever I did. But I highly doubt, all right, that an alien would do something. Now I got into this like made up Inception scenario, and I'm like, fam, okay, moving on. Overall, I'm going to say this once. I hope it's the last time I ever have to say it. YouTube, leave my videos alone. Leave them alone. If it's a person that is doing this to me, like if it's one individual person that's doing this to me, you need to grow up, all right? You need to grow up. Put your big boy or big girl pants on, whatever you want to be, but put the big pants on, all right? Stop being petty. Stop taking your anger out on me because you watched them. If that's the case where it's like this person will watch some videos on me and now they're trying to they're claiming they're quote unquote doing things by the book, but they're, doing some stuff like that. It's like, fam, really? When there's and that's the thing where it's like, you can sit down and tell people like that there's other things to worry about in this world. They're not going to listen. And I'm like, do you honestly think that you're mentally fit to have a job like that? I mean, honestly, if I'm sitting down having to say things like this, if I'm having to make podcast episodes like this because of one individual person, do you honestly think that you are mentally fit to have a job? No, you are not. I'm going to just know, honestly, to whoever this person is, and I highly doubt that they're real, but let's just say if this person is real, you do not need a job. You don't even need to be out in public. I can tell that you're honestly suffering from something, and it's something that is bad, okay? You got some sort of demon or something in you to where you are not fit to be out in public. You are not fit to have no job. If you're not gonna see things from 2 points, I can tell that you did not make it far in life. Yeah, you might got some fancy smancy job at the YouTube headquarters, but in reality, without the education, without the college degree, without a high school diploma, without whatever you got in order to get to this point in time at this job, I can tell you have not made it far in life. Okay? Honestly, sit down. I want you to sit down and think hard about that. I'm not talking about, all the basics that everybody goes through, like college and education and all that stuff, but mentally, you have not made it far in life. You're still thinking on some kid stuff. Yeah, you, like I said, you may be a smart person. You may even be smarter than me, but you still have not made it far in life. And that is sad. That is sad that there are kids walking the face of this earth that have made it further than you. They know the thing is like there's kids out there that like you think that it's like an old man in a like a 8-year-old's body. And you'll be all like, you'll be listening to some of the things that kids be saying. I'm all like, dang, that's some informative stuff. I'm like, nah, this kid chill. This kid cool. I'm like, I wish I was friends with you when I was 8 years old. Instead, we were out here playing. No, Capture the Flag was lit. I don't care what anybody says. But anyways, moving on though. But I'm like, if this person is real, I'm like, you need help. I'm like, and you need to quit that job. And you need to, take the stick out your butt and overall, like, just grow up. And stop taking your anger out on me over some videos. Like the funny thing is like I feel like if this is like a real legitimate person, you're just displaying by every time you do some crap like that I've won. And you're trying to do everything in your power to shut me down and shut me up. And I'm like, it's not going to happen. I'm going to continue making podcast episodes like this. I'm going to continue making videos talking on the situations until YouTube changes their ways or until you get fired. That's the only options that you have. But me, I'm not going to disappear. That's the funny thing about it is that, okay, just to say some real things right now, and God forbid if anything ever does happen to me, but let's say something did happen to me, right? There's going to be people in this world still carrying on my messages. There's going to be people in this world sharing my messages all across the world. There's going to be people still talking on the legendary name TMossBoss long after I'm gone. Long after I'm gone. So honestly, what real work are you doing? What could you possibly... I would love for this person to reach out to me. I would love to sit down and have a conversation with them. Like, honestly, if this was a real person, if this was a actual legitimate real person, I wouldn't even snitch them out. I would love to just sit down and have a conversation with them. I'm like, please, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how it doesn't matter what you do, I'm still gonna be here. Okay, if I'm not on YouTube, fam, I start my all over again on Twitch. I'll do everything that I need to do on Twitch. No problem about it. Post that stuff on social media, post that stuff on Instagram, wherever. There's so many other different platforms. Fam, I'll post on Facebook if I need to. I'll post on any other platform if I need to. I'm telling you, I am not losing any sleep over this. But at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, if it comes down to it, where I gotta, if YouTube, if they're all like, and you know what, actually, because I just said what I'm like, if it comes down to it, I'll just start on other platforms. But let's say if it's a bot, right? Then that's overall like what I just need to say to YouTube. It's like, you guys need to take away that bot stuff. You can't rely on a bot to do the job correctly. Obviously, it's not. If I'm having to sit down and do things like this, and I strongly agree that my videos are not going against the guidelines, obviously, and I'm like, and the thing is, it's like, maybe they got like some small print that we are not reading, and that's why my videos are going against the guidelines. But if not that, then it's like, fam, get rid of that bot, because that bot ain't doing no good for nobody. Because there's other creators where this has happened to them too. Markiplier, for an example. That happened to him. It's happened to other creators. I'm pretty sure if enough creators came out and they started talking about this stuff, I'm pretty sure overall, like, yeah, they're gonna. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure there's probably creators that have came out and talked about this, but hey, man, it is what it is. So, anyways, yeah, I really don't want to talk on this no more. I honestly, I just want to, keep just moving forward in life. Overall, like, the thing is this. I see it as that if, overall, like, if there was at a point in time where I did, lose my YouTube channel, I'm gonna be upset about it. I'm gonna be, mad. But the thing is, like, that's the thing where it's like, you're doing this I'm gonna be as real as I possibly can with you guys. You're doing this to a man that has lost so much in life. If I'm not on the edge of breaking, fam, I'm already broken. I have been broken for some time now. So you're doing this to a person that literally has nothing to lose. Yes, at the end of the day, I have things to lose. But how long is that stuff going to last? You know how much I've lost in life? Fam, I've lost friends, I've lost family, I've lost money. I'm saying, I've lost YouTube videos. If I, lose channels, I'm like, so be it. I'm like, I've lost so much before in life. It's like people are thinking that, oh, this is like the main thing I think of. This is the main thing I focus on. It's like, fam, there's so much that I'm focused on in life. And I'm like, yeah, I'm focused on content creating. I'm trying to turn this into a career. But every day it gets harder and harder. Especially if I'm dealing with stuff like this, fam. It's always going to be a harder thing to deal with. But at the end of the day, I'm like, fam, I'm not losing any sleep over this. Even when stuff was going on last year, I'm not losing any sleep over this. At all. So I'm like, yeah, I just know now. I'm like, okay, well, there's videos I'm going to have to obviously stay away from. And just, try to react to find some other things to react to. But yeah, overall, I'm like, hey, so be it. So... But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.